She opened her eyes. Where was she? The sky above was unfamiliar, a canvas of swirling colors she had never seen before. A strange room surrounded her. It felt both ancient and futuristic, a paradox of time and space. Silk sheets, metallic walls, a pulsating blue light. Panic surged. The air was thick with an unfamiliar scent, a mix of earth and something metallic. She remembered nothing but her name, Lyra. Her mind was a blank slate, wiped clean of memories. She sat up, heart pounding, alien eyes darting, scanning for any sign of familiarity. Nothing. The surroundings were both beautiful and terrifying. Lyra swung her legs off the bed. The surface beneath her was cold and unyielding, a stark contrast to the soft sheets. Her bare feet touched a cold, hard floor. It sent a shiver up her spine, grounding her in the reality of the moment. She stood, unsteady, her hand reaching for something, anything to steady herself. The room spun. She felt as if she was on the edge of a precipice. She closed her eyes, took a deep breath and tried to remember. The effort was painful, like trying to grasp smoke. Nothing, only fear. A sound, footsteps approaching. Lyra's eyes snapped open. Her heart raced as the sound grew louder. Her back pressed against the wall, a cornered animal. She felt trapped, with nowhere to run. The door slid open, bathing the room in a warm yellow light. It was almost blinding after the dimness. A man stood in the doorway, his silhouette outlined against the brightness. He seemed both familiar and strange. "Lyra," he said, his voice soft, concerned. "You're awake." His tone was gentle, but it did little to calm her. He stepped into the room, his features becoming clearer. There was a kindness in his eyes, but also a hint of sadness. He was tall, with kind eyes and a gentle smile, but Lyra trusted nothing. Not yet. She needed answers, and she needed them now. "Who are you?" Lyra's voice was a mere whisper, laced with fear. The man's smile faded, replaced by a look of concern. He stepped closer, his hands raised in a gesture of peace. "My name is Darius," he said softly. "You are safe here, Lyra. This place is a sanctuary, far from the dangers you once knew." His words did little to calm her racing heart. The forest seemed to close in around her, shadows dancing menacingly. "Safe? Where am I? Why can't I remember?" Her voice trembled with rising panic. Her voice rose in panic. Darius's expression softened, his eyes filled with empathy. He took another step closer, his gaze never leaving hers. "Trust me," he pleaded. "Lyra," he began, his voice heavy with regret, "you were a slave. I bought you to save you, but I wanted to free you. I couldn't bear to see you suffer. I gave you a serum to erase the memories of your enslavement. It was the only way I knew to give you a fresh start. It was the kindest thing I could do. I wanted you to have a chance at a new life." Lyra's eyes widened in horror. A slave? The word felt foreign and terrifying. The word echoed in her mind, a chilling reminder of a life she couldn't remember. Her past was a void, filled with shadows. She looked at Darius, searching for any hint of deception in his eyes. There was none, only sincerity, only sadness and a flicker of something else. Hope? Could she trust him? The forest seemed to hold its breath, waiting for her decision. Days turned into weeks. Lyra slowly began to piece together the fragments of her past. The trauma of enslavement, the constant fear, the longing for freedom. Darius never left her side. He told her about her home planet, a world ravaged by war, where she had been captured and sold into slavery. Lyra found herself drawn to Darius's kindness, his unwavering support. He saw past her alien exterior, recognizing the strength and spirit that lay beneath. He encouraged her to explore her newfound freedom, to rediscover herself. As they spent more time together, a bond began to form between them. It started with gratitude, then blossomed into friendship, and finally, unexpectedly, into love. Lyra found solace in Darius's arms, a safe haven from the storms of her past. And Darius in Lyra discovered a love he never thought possible, a love that transcended species and circumstance. One evening, under the soft glow of the moon, the world seemed to stand still. The night was serene, with the moon casting a gentle light over everything. Darius turned to Lyra, his eyes filled with a mix of love and determination. He had made up his mind, and there was no turning back now. "Lyra, we can't stay here. It's not safe. The shadows of our past are closing in on us. Your former captors, they will be looking for you. They won't stop until they find you." Lyra's heart skipped a beat. The thought of being captured again was terrifying. She knew he was right. They had to leave. There was no other choice if they wanted to be free. "Where will we go?" she asked, her voice barely a whisper, filled with both hope and fear. Darius took her hand, his touch sending shivers down her spine. He squeezed it gently, reassuring her. "We'll go to the stars, Lyra. To a place where no one will find us, where we can start anew. To a place where no one will find us, a place where we can be truly free." Thus began their daring escape. They moved quickly, their hearts pounding with both fear and excitement. They boarded Darius's spaceship, a sleek silver vessel that seemed to hum with anticipation. It was their ticket to freedom. Lyra had never been to space before. The idea both thrilled and terrified her. As they blasted off, leaving behind the only world she had ever known, she felt a mix of emotions. She felt a thrill of excitement mixed with trepidation. The unknown lay ahead, vast and uncharted. The vastness of space stretched out before them, a canvas of twinkling stars and swirling nebulae. It was breathtaking. Lyra pressed her face against the viewport, mesmerized by the beauty of it all. She had never seen anything like it. Beside her, Darius smiled, his eyes filled with love and adventure. Together they would face whatever came next. Section 5. The Perils of Freedom. Their journey was not without its challenges. They encountered asteroid fields, navigated through treacherous wormholes, and outran ruthless bounty hunters. Through it all, Lyra and Darius faced every obstacle together, their love for each other, their guiding star. One particularly harrowing encounter left their ship crippled and adrift in the vast emptiness of space. Lyra watched in horror as Darius worked tirelessly to repair the damaged engine, his face etched with exhaustion. Fear gnawed at her. Would they ever escape this predicament? Just when all hope seemed lost, Darius managed to restore power to the ship. Lyra threw her arms around him, tears of relief streaming down her face. He held her close, his heart pounding in unison with hers. They had survived, their bond stronger than ever. As they ventured deeper into the uncharted territories of space, Lyra and Darius encountered strange and wonderful new worlds. Planets teeming with exotic life, shimmering cities suspended amidst the clouds, and celestial beings of unimaginable beauty and power. They shared laughter, wonder, and moments of quiet intimacy as they explored the cosmos together. Lyra realized that freedom wasn't just about escaping from captivity. It was about embracing the unknown, about discovering who you were meant to be, and she was meant to be with Darius. Their love story unfolded against the backdrop of the cosmos, a testament to the enduring power of love in the face of adversity. They had found solace in each other's arms, a love that transcended species, planets, and even the vastness of space itself. A word reached them of a distant planet known throughout the galaxies for its breathtaking beauty and the sanctity of its traditions. It was said that couples who exchanged vows beneath the shimmering aurora borealis were blessed with eternal love. Lyra yearned to visit this magical place. Darius, ever the romantic, set course for this celestial paradise, his heart set on making Lyra's dreams a reality. Their journey to this distant world was long and arduous, but their love for each other fueled their determination. They faced each challenge with unwavering courage, knowing that their destination held the promise of a future filled with love and happiness. Finally, they arrived at their destination. The planet shimmered before them, a jewel in the vastness of space. As they descended through the atmosphere, Lyra gasped in awe. Below them, a landscape of unparalleled beauty unfolded. They landed their ship near a crystal-clear lake, its surface reflecting the vibrant colors of the aurora borealis that danced across the sky. Lyra stepped out onto the soft grass, her heart overflowing with emotion. This was it, the place where she and Darius would pledge their love for all eternity. Darius took Lyra's hand, his eyes sparkling with love. Together they walked hand in hand towards the lake, their silhouettes outlined against the celestial tapestry above. As they stood facing each other, the aurora borealis seemed to intensify, as if celebrating their love. With the cosmos as their witness, Darius and Lyra exchanged their vows. Their words echoed through the air, filled with love, devotion, and the promise of a lifetime together. Tears of joy streamed down Lyra's face as Darius slipped a ring onto her finger, a symbol of their unbreakable bond. Their wedding night was a magical blur of love and celebration. Surrounded by the beauty of their surroundings, Lyra and Darius danced beneath the stars, their hearts overflowing with happiness. They had overcome unimaginable odds to be together, their love story forever etched in the annals of the cosmos. As they embarked on their new life together, Lyra and Darius knew that their adventures were far from over. But they faced the future with unwavering confidence, their love for each other, their compass, their bond unbreakable, their love story a testament to the power of freedom, the beauty of the unknown, and the enduring magic of love written in the stars.